Well, guys, I've done it again. I don't know why I brought another one of these home. Money worm. Here we go. It's time to do something with this 1967 Jeepster Commando. Let's dive in. Right here beside me is a 1967 Jeepster Commando. And now, if you've followed along with this channel for a while, you're probably asking yourself, wait, aren't you trying to sell a yellow one? Well, yeah, that one's still for sale. So guys, you know, if you're looking for a really cool yellow Jeepster, hit me up, let me know, because I would love for that thing to disappear. But in the meantime, somehow these things keep finding me. I was just getting some welding gas a few weeks ago. The guy behind the counter said, hey, you want to buy a Jeep? And I said, well, what kind? We talked for a while. Next thing I know, he turned me on to 3 of these bad boys. So yeah, guys, I didn't buy just one. I have 2 more that are, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with. So if you guys are looking for any parts, please let me know. I've got a half cab now. I've got a Kelly top, 2 full other tubs. They're not in the greatest condition, but there's definitely some usable stuff. But this one is really what got me most excited. This was a restoration started. The gentleman got a little bit too old, decided he wasn't gonna be able to finish it. And so now I have it. I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do with it. Let's walk through it. I'll show you what it has, how awesome it is, talk to you about some ideas, and then maybe you guys can let me know what I should do with this Commando. So this panel is probably the worst panel on the whole Jeep itself. You can see there's a little bit of Bondo here, but overall it's pretty straight. You know, I mean, there's a little bit, looks like they kind of caked it on. I haven't really dove into it. This is the only part of the whole thing that really gives me any pause, but I mean, it looks like they just kind of did like a skim coat here. I'm not exactly sure. So really not too bad. I mean, everywhere else there's really no rust at all. If there is, it's just a little bit of surface rust. You can see up in here, I mean, this thing, yeah, in my opinion, one of the most rust-free Commandos I have seen. Just a little bit of surface rust here and there, but I kind of like that this rough, distressed look on it. So there you go. Let's look at the interior. For the interior, I mean, again, this thing pretty clean. Somehow they decided to fill in where the dash pad holds. I mean, those will be easy to drill back out. I've got another dash pad for it. I mean, it's got the defrost deflectors. It's got most of the buttons, but if not, I've got multiple sets of those. Not sure. Somehow they thought it was a good idea to add a cigarette lighter up top. I'm not sure what this knob is for. I'm guessing maybe headlights. Obviously everything else, they just closed off where the cigarette lighter should have been and then put that one in. So I'm not really sure what they were thinking. Pretty clean. Look at the floorboards, minimal surface rust at best. I mean, those are usually super rotted out. There's a little bit of rust, but not much. I mean, again, look at that. You can probably see something really important's missing right there. That transmission's been pulled. That was part of the deal. For me to get this, the guy who turned me on to this, he just wanted the transmission and transfer case out of this. I knew I had a couple more. And if I'm gonna build this, I'm definitely not putting it back to stock. So that has gone away, saved me a little bit of money on the purchase of this, and the motor's going away today. So I'm gonna get that pulled here in a minute. Overall, interior's looking pretty sharp. Let's show you the rest of it. Got both of the visors. If you're familiar with these, all of these visor holders here, they always break. So got that. All the interior pieces are pretty much here. What I thought was really pretty cool as well, you might be able to see, but right in there, still has the original firewall pad. And I don't see those very often either. So to me, this is all kind of cool. Looking in the back, that's a back seat out of a CJ, I think, but you know, it fits in just fine. Got all these different pieces, and let's move to the very back. I want to show you this cool toolbox. This is something I had never seen before, and I think it's kind of fun. Flat plate, it's bolted to the tailgate here, comes across, bolts to the wheel well, and then up here, and then it's got the lid that just sits right there, and it's got a cool little toolbox. So again, kind of nerding out. I kind of think some of this stuff's really fun. No rust back here. I've got a bunch of parts. The tire carrier that goes on the side, so you can see there, got the fuel cover, fuel tank in the back. Who knows if that's any good. You always see really odd stuff on this. these tailgates are notorious for rusting out, and for some reason they just basically broke an entire new piece. It looks like maybe stainless, and then bolted it through the tailgate. Like, it's really interesting. Like, it even, looking at it from the side here, it looks like they even put like carpet, like an insulation in it. So I'm not sure. I've rarely seen any of these tailgates in very good shape, but I mean, a little bit of rust poking through. It's just kind of interesting that they do it that way. If we close it, closes up really nice. Taillights are in great shape. I mean, even has the original cover for the lights to come out here. It's got the, then we've got the license plate here, original, all in really great shape. I mean, no pitting, no anything. I think this top is gonna work out pretty nicely. It just came in over this morning. Guy brought it to me, Facebook Marketplace find. And so this is, I think, gonna fit the theme of what I'm planning to do with it pretty well. Who knows if that's what'll actually happen. You can see, I mean, a little bit of issues with it too, but I kind of like that it's a little bit rough. Got all the holes here where the spare tire is going to mount. And so I think if I keep it, I'm going to put it back. And a lot of people don't love it. And you can kind of see here, this is where that toolbox lid bolts through the body. So kind of interesting, some of the things they did. Tricked out mirrors. I would not install them, but I do think if I keep this Jeep, I'm going to keep them because I think they're kind of fun. Overall, not a half bad Jeepster. Let me show you the frame, because I think this part's really nice as well. Looking at the frame, I mean, man, you can tell they were getting ready to start that restoration, just probably painted and taking care of all the frame rails. I mean, again, look at this undercarriage, absolutely no rot anywhere. I mean, some definite surface rust, but no rot. Look at the cherry bombs. Oh, those boys are going to be cool if I keep them, I suppose. But I mean, again, frame's looking great. Some of the big issues, the rear has a Dana 30 and the front has the wimpy Dana 27. So not in love with either of those. And then let me show you the steering on this bad boy. If you're familiar with these early model Commandos, you can see right there, not the greatest in the world. You got that Ross steering. It goes to this bell housing, kind of comes down. Back in there, you can kind of sort of see it maybe, but right back in there, there's got a junction. That rod comes up to this bell crank there, and then that goes out to the axle to do all the turning. So it is a huge, huge mess. Now, the rest of this, let's see, right here, I'm about to get this bad boy pulled out. It was a rebuilt Buick 225. I've got a guy coming to buy this today, so it is going to be going away. Next, should talk to you guys what I'm thinking to do on this build, but I really would like some insight on that. I haven't really seen one of these, but it looks like, from best I can tell, a stock hood prop kind of ties in right here. These are little things I'm like, oh, that's really fun. Never seen that before. And I'm sure they're probably not that uncommon, but kind of cool. So let's talk about the plan of what I want to do with this Commando. What am I going to do with this bad boy? Well, here's the thing. One, it's going up for sale. I will be putting this on the Facebook Marketplace. If you're interested, shoot me a message. I'm thinking somewhere probably the $4,000 range or best offer. Obviously, I'm driving a hard bargain here. It needs to be a price that it's worth it for me not to hold on to it, but also I don't need to hold on to it because I've got plenty of other things to keep me busy. If you're really interested, shoot me a message. Might be able to work something out, come to an agreement. Also open to trades. I'd be interested possibly in trading this for a old flat fender, a YJ, or a TJ. Those are kind of the ones that I'm honing in on. Maybe some other versions of Jeeps or cars. You know, I'm always interested in things. That's the first option, is it's hopefully going away. Option two, though, is that if it doesn't go away, I have sourced a Dana 30 front and a Dana 44 rear axle, put those under here. For the drivetrain, what I'm really thinking of doing, I originally was thinking LS, but there's lots of smaller expenses that come with that, and something I think that can get this back on the road, running, driving, really cool and somewhat unique. Because if I build this, I'm thinking more street rod, lowered, two-wheel drive, fun, drive around town, not off-road. I mean, I've already got some of those. I don't need another one. I think what would be really fun is to get a 90, for my research, a 96 to 02 Chevy Camaro or Pontiac Firebird, pull the motor, transmission, maybe a couple of the other things, slap this thing in, build a crossmember, do an axle swap, wiring, clean it up, and just have a ball with it. Best I can tell, I've seen one old forum build from back in the forum days Then a guy took a Camaro rear-wheel drive with the Buick V6, which just came with the Buick V6, but this is the newer Buick V6. It said apparently the motor mounts bolt right up. Just a little bit of modification to the block. That will bolt right in, and then I would have a 5-speed or an automatic to put right behind that. That's kind of the high-level thought. If I do all that, enjoy it, then what I think I would like to do is actually take it, put it on airbags, link it front and rear, lower it down, raise it up, just be kind of, I think, really fun. Learn something new. I always love learning something new on these builds. That's my vision, is just patina, clear coat it, Buick V6, 2-wheel drive, 30, 44. The front axle won't matter, but since, you know, I'm going to be making some changes, make those changes, hopefully get disc brakes, all those things. That would be what I would do if I would keep it to build it. Got lots of other projects. I'm in the planning phases of this. If someone else takes it, it goes away. But if I was to keep it, what would you guys do to build this Jeepster Commando? Please like, subscribe, leave some comments on what you think I should do with this thing, or if you're interested in this one of the other two I bought, if you're needing any Commando parts, please just let me know, reach out. Instagram works really well. Leave a comment on the YouTube, any of those good things. So, till next time, guys.
Money worm.